Anytime I'm walking somebody through creating any type of personal profile or business profile on social networking, I always recommend that they develop something that I call an asset package before they get started. And in this movie, I'm going to walk you through exactly what is inside of an asset package that I would create for a Facebook business page. So the first thing you're going to need is something called a cover photo. And the cover photo is the big, bold image that goes at the top of your Facebook profile. And this is also something that is featured on a Facebook business page as well. The cover photos are a little bit different in size. They are 851 pixels by 315 pixels tall. So the 851 is a little bit different because it's not just an even number, but that's the number that we deal with. So to get a proper Facebook cover photo, that's the dimension that you need to use, 851 by 315. Now, what exactly should this cover photo be? Well, my recommendation is for it to be something that represents your brand or business, something that's eye-catching but not distracting, something that sort of gets people excited about the page and really draws their attention to it and makes them want to like the page in general. One of the things you cannot do with the cover photo, however, is make it promotional. You can't add things to it like a call to action. You can't say click here. You can't say go here. You can't say buy this, that kind of thing. It just has to be a specific reference to your brand or to your business, and it should just be an overall fun, inviting way of welcoming people to the page. The second piece of the asset package would be profile photos. Now, on Facebook, the profile photo that you need to develop needs to be at least 180 pixels by 180 pixels. That's a complete square. Most profile photos are square, and so if you can, make sure that whatever photo you're using is square as well. Now, it should be noted that even though 180 by 180 is the recommended upload size, the actual size that it's going to be displayed on Facebook is only 160 by 160, so it's going to be a little bit smaller than you would anticipate. So what goes into a profile photo? Well, if you're a brand or a business, my suggestion is to use your logo or some sort of distinguishing mark that represents your business. You want to make sure that this is consistent across all social networks, not just Facebook. That way, when people see it, they identify your brand, your mark, your logo, whatever it might be, and they say, oh yeah, I know who that is. It's the same thing when you see Coca-Cola's logo or the Apple logo, things like that. Just creating brand recognition. They always use the same image for all of their collateral. If you are a person, a brand, a celebrity, that kind of thing, use a photo of yourself. That way people can instantly identify with who it is and what they know you for. Finally, you're going to need some text documents ready as well because there's a lot of different informational pieces that you're going to have to fill out on the Facebook profile. The first one would be a biography, and this is usually about 2 to 3 paragraphs describing who you are, what you do, where you came from, that kind of thing. You'll also need something called an About Me or an About Us section. This is just a general 1 to 2 paragraph statement, just giving people a brief overview of what you're all about. The bio is the more in-depth section where people can go to read more about you. But the About Me is just a quick introduction. Hey, this is what we are, this is who we are, this is what we do, that kind of thing. And then finally, you'll also need a tagline or a slogan. Usually this is just a small phrase, maybe 1 to 2 sentences. Could be as simple as just 3 words, as Nike would say, just do it, that kind of thing. So that's where your tagline or slogan fits into play. Now, all of these should be done pretty much for you already because chances are if you're an established business, you've got most of this stuff worked out. You've put it on your menu at your restaurant. You've put it on your business card. You've put it in a brochure. You've got it on your personal website, whatever the case may be. So you've probably got this information lying around. Just refine it and make sure that you have it ready so that when you're filling out your Facebook profile, it'll be just as easy as copy and paste. At the end of the day, you need all of these assets ready to go when you're building up your Facebook page so that when you take this thing live, it looks as good as it possibly can.